At the time that I'm videoing this, it is only a few days before the 4th of July. That should be coming up on Friday this week. So this video should be hitting on Tuesday, just in time for making a special side salad for the 4th of July. Or any other patriotic time, or if you're just feeling a little fruity, because this is going to be a fruit salad. A red, white, and blueberry cheesecake fruit salad. Let's get started. It starts out with cream cheese. I'm going to be adding some powder from the Jello cheesecake package here. That's what it looks like. Let's get started with the blending. Start out on low. Now there's a good chance this is going to be clumping, so expect that. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the powder, the pudding, cheesecake pudding powder. Hopefully I'm not going to be making too big of a mess. Now I'm going to start adding some French vanilla creamer to this, but this could really go wrong very easily at this point. So you want to add this very, very slowly. The suggestion is 1 tablespoon at a time. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. While I'm at it, whoa, let's see if I can unclog this just a little bit. And back to our blending. A little bit more unclogging. Going to add just a little bit more of the creamer to this mixture. Try to make this go a little bit smoother. If you do it too fast, it's going to clump up, and I understand from the directions you won't be able to unclump it. This is going a little bit better now. A little bit more. We're eventually going to be adding it all. Now while I'm doing this, I got back from a road trip last week, going out to the East Coast, and I filmed videos going across country at various restaurants and sites. I hope you enjoyed those, but by the time you see this video on Tuesday, I'm probably going to be on the road again. My son and I are going to be taking a load of horses from the Dallas area up to the Chicago area, and I'm going to try to film as we go, so follow along. It's only going to take us about a day to get up there and then going to fly back, but in the meantime I've got the opportunity for, I think, probably several stops along the way to be filming from, and I think it should be interesting, so be sure to watch that. Oh, this is starting to look really nice and creamy now. While I got the chance, I'm going to make sure everything is knocked off the side so that everything is getting blended properly. Adding a little bit more of the coffee creamer. And the last little bit. This goes into the refrigerator while we finish the fruit part. Okay, we're going to be cutting bananas into little slices into a bowl. Use as many bananas as you like. Now, my wife is not a big fan of bananas, so I'm going to make a portion of this without the bananas. But the rest of this is going to be going up to the grandkids. And they like bananas. I like bananas. But bananas can turn brown very quickly. So I've got a 1/4 cup of lemon juice that I'm going to be pouring all over the top of them. Nice and covered. Now the lemon juice is going to be poured off. This is just to make sure that the bananas stay nice and fresh looking. Okay, at this point, it's time to start adding some fruit. I've got strawberries, I've got some bananas, I've got blueberries. Now, be sure to wash your fruit first. We've started using that Clean Boss that we've been seeing advertised on TV a lot. It works out really good. Now you can also make your own homegrown, recipe for this. My wife has done that before too. So I recommend that you wash all of your fruit, produce before eating it, because there's all kinds of pesticides and waxes that they put on these things to, help them grow or preserve their freshness. And you want to get that off, and it will actually last longer if you do. So I did that. I'm highly recommending that. Strawberries, you want to cut these into bite-sized pieces. And I'm just going to add those in as I go. The recipe said drain off the lemon juice and just add the rest of the fruit to the bananas. But as I said, my wife doesn't care for bananas, so I'm going to do the recipe without the bananas first, get her a little portion, and then add the rest of the bananas in, because I'm just nice that way. Happy wife, happy life. If you have a berry that's maybe a little bit extra large, you might cut a little bit extra off of it into more pieces than 4, maybe like 8, like I just did. Now, one advantage of doing the fruit separately like this is that you have a chance to kind of blend it all together before you have a lot of produce that you're talking about. So I'm kind of in favor of doing this a little bit at a time. Now the blueberries. Now, even without the bananas in there, it's still red, white, and blue. So it's not going to screw up our theme. I'll just scoop my wife out a little bit here. And that'll leave more room for the bananas. Now, remember to pour off the lemon juice. Got the bananas added. Now they're a little bit more fragile than the blueberries and the strawberries, so stir gently. This would be a great project to get your kids involved, get them stirring on this. Just make sure that they stir gently here at the end. This is what it's looking like. Oh, this is terrific. Gonna dish some of this up. We're going to have a taste. Make sure we have a little bit of everything in there. You're really picking up that vanilla, the French vanilla from the coffee creamer. This really is very creamy. It's a very light dish. The blend of fruit, delightful. Your family is going to love this. If you like the video, consider giving me a like down below. Love to have you as a subscriber. And don't forget, I'm going to be on the road next week, so be looking for those videos. Okay, until next time, see you soon.